Yo, 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 welcome to the show, week 16, start bench show, morning show, breaking down all your questions as you get into the final set of games here. Well, major set of games this morning slate and afternoon slate of games. Then the Sunday night game, which we're live right before and after, and the Monday night game we're live before and after. Let's break it all down and more. I see a couple of your super chats already. Gifted memberships from Mr. Thank you for dropping the gifted memberships. The Fantasy Football Show, the morning show, 2 hours before kickoff show. Every single Sunday morning begins right now. File on in.
Live from the FantasyFootballShow.com studios. It's the Fantasy Football Show. Live! Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Smitty is also live whenever news breaks.
All right, so file on in, everybody. Appreciate everybody being here. We'll get to these questions as fast as we can. I'll drop the super chats on screen, potentially answer as many other questions as I can. Pick 2, Waddle, Ladd, Gainwell, Warren. I'm going with probably Gainwell and probably Waddle, I suppose. I like Ladd a lot today, though. I do think Ladd's, it's just tough to start him, tough to trust him, but I do still think he's a good play. But Gainwell, I feel pretty good about. Lost Rice and Mahomey. Need upside, can't afford a goose. Pick 1. Probably MHJ, but not feeling great about MHJ. Not feeling great about those other options. So I think you're in that situation where you got to go MHJ. He is expected to play. If I'm going through any of the news real quickly, let me do that real quick, and then I'll just spit it off, and then we'll potentially continue hammering through these super chats and other non-super chat questions. All right. Trying to see if there's anything of note. T. Higgins is good to go. He was questionable with the concussion recovery. He is good to go. He will play. So fire up T. Higgins. And he won't be like limited or anything. It's not like an injury where they're going to potentially, bring him along slowly. I mean, not playing football for a little while, even if it's over a little over a week, can have somebody being, a tad bit, you could say rusty, but not T. T will be fine. I don't know that there's really anything else of significant note right now, other than let me roll through all of these pieces of news here. Lane Johnson is expected to be back next week. Okay, throw that out there. T. Higgins, Tyrod Taylor expected to be the Jets' backup quarterback in Week 16 against the Saints. Brady Cook was named the starter. Christian Kirk is expected to play Week 16. Nick Chubb expected to play Week 16. Drake London expected to play Week 16. Marvin Harrison Jr. expected back for Week 16. Schefter noted that MHJ is expected to play, that he's a pretty safe assumption. He's good enough to go, according to the last report we had on him, which wasn't super promising. So off of this question that we just talked about, he's definitely got some question marks. As far as like getting a goose egg, I can't promise you he won't give you one. Your safest option might be Godwin if you want safety, and that's all the news right now. But I would probably go MHJ if it was me, just based on the information we have. I don't think it's a guarantee of any kind, but you know that. And if you don't want any goose egg risk at all, then you go Godwin, I guess. Pick 2. Waddle, Ladd. I did that one already. Appreciate you very much. Frankie with the blank super chat. Frankie, appreciate you dropping that.
The front door.
Who's at the front door right now? Really? Ziggy, show me the front door. What in the hell is going on?
Okay, opening the front door camera.
Marv or Ibuka? I'm going to Ibuka. Easy question. Who's at the damn front door? That better be a food delivery. Ziggy, show me the front door, damn it. Marv or Egbuka? Let's go Egbuka.
Okay, opening the front door camera.
Tom Jones, another blank super chat. You guys got to put the question in the super chat. I won't see it otherwise. Ziggy off. Smitty, one flex, Pittman or Wandell. Ziggy off. Ziggy, turn off. He's garbage. He's garbage. His upgrade's worse. He knows more information, but he does not listen at all. He totally rebels. Smitty, one flex, Pittman or Wandell. Wandell, pretty easy call. Pretty easy call. Start one, Gadsden or Strange. I'm gonna go Gadsden today. That's a high risk play. Strange is probably safer. Yeah, Strange is definitely safer.
Front door.
I can't even see it. Ziggy won't show me the front door. So what good is it to even pull it up? He just shows a blank screen. He doesn't know what in the hell he's doing. It's Miss Smitty. She's just going in and out of the front door. I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on. Better be a food delivery. That's all I'm saying. Start one, Gadsden, Strange. Strange would be safer. Chat, actually, can we please get we got a $20 super chat here from Go Bucks. Go Bucks, appreciate you. Can we get a vote on this one, Strange or Gadsden? Can I get at least 10 votes on this one? Strange or Gadsden, please. Strange or Gadsden. I'm gonna go, you know what? I guess I lean Strange. I'll barely lean Strange. Need your team, your opinion, Smitty. 10-team PPR, 1 QB, 2 wide receiver, 2 running back, 1 tight end, 1 flex. Starting Brissett, CD, J-Mo, James Cook, Hendy, Parkinson, ETN. Bench, London. Okay, so your only move you can make is London. London, Hall, Dowdle. London, Hall, Dowdle. London over J-Mo. I don't think I'm changing ETN out for Dowdle, but I'm tempted. Chat, 10 votes. Dowdle or ETN or London. Dowdle, ETN. No, actually, sorry. Dowdle or ETN. 10 votes. Dowdle, ETN. ETN, Dowdle. Only those two. And then J-Mo, London. J-Mo, London. I need 10 votes on each of those. Dowdle, ETN, separate vote. J-Mo, London, separate vote. I'm leaning ETN. He's been on fire. His matchup's tough, but I'm going to lean ETN. J-Mo, London's tough because London isn't the same exact player he is with Kirk Cousins, and he's coming back from injury. J-Mo's winning the vote. Not by a ton, but he's winning the vote. Are you kidding me, says Dominic. J-Mo's been hot. What are you talking about, bro? You're talking about the guy that loves J-Mo more than anybody. What are you kidding me? It is London. The question deserves to be asked, Dominic. I'm gonna lean J-Mo right now, but this is a real tough call. You could go London over ETN. That's the last question now. Now that we've decided London, call your boy Loud with the 26 membership emoji drop. Thank you, pal. Guys, final question. Please give me 10 votes on this one. Let's help out Go Bucks. He just dropped a $20 hauler. He deserves our attention. ETN or London? ETN or London? I'm going to lean toward ETN still. But that one's damn close, bro. That one's damn close. That's going to be where I lean. Let's let the chat finally decide that flex play. That's what it's between. Start one, Gadsden or Strange. I did that one already. Thank you very much. Bench one, PPR, Buka, Tet, London, Pitts. Thank you. I get to bench any one of these. I'm sitting Pitts with London back. Ted, I think I still play over Pitts. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. We've got ETN winning the vote by a hair. Start Waller, Kincaid, or Strange. I'm going to go Kincaid. And he is playing. Start Mike Evans or Ted McMillan. And Mike Evans, not really a question for me. Anything can happen, though. Full PPR, start 4, Genty, Tracy, ETN, Carter, Estime. ETN shouldn't even be in this question. This should be a start 3 question. What are we doing? The other 3 are going to be Carter. I guess Tracy and Genty. I'm not starting Estime over Genty. You can. I'm not. I understand. But I'm not doing it. What's up, Smitty? If you want to start Estime over Tracy, that's the dilemma. So really, everything's decided, in my opinion, except for that one. Tracy, Estime, Tracy. You choose. What's up, Smitty? Pick 2, London, Harvey, Dowdle. I'm going to go probably... Damn it. Chat, I need 10 votes on this one. London, Harvey, Dowdle. London, Harvey, Dowdle. Pick 2. London, Harvey, Dowdle. I need 10 votes. Probably lean toward London and Harvey. Fine. I love Dowdle this week. I absolutely love him. He is in a little bit of a committee. Also, Herbert or May. I mean, Herb could have a damn good day, but you're not sitting May. It doesn't matter. Upside's there too. Please please don't ask the chat. I'm sorry. I already did. But Rick, I'm not asking the chat to decide. I'm asking the chat to help as well. But you got my answer. Sorry, Rick. Saw it late. It's additional help. Mr. Zib. Pick 2. Igbuka, Marv, or Estime. Igbuka, Marv. I'm not starting Estime over Marv. I like Estime a little bit, but I'm not estimating him to be as good as everybody's estimating. JMO or Trevion Henderson. I'm going Hendy, but very, very close. Love both of them. Both of them are our boys, but we love them. We love them both. They're both fantastic. Huge games coming in. Big hands, big energy. Buka, Worthy, Judkins, Wilson, pick 3. Wilson, Buka, and it comes down to Judkins and Worthy. I lean Worthy if you need a big swing without Rice, but there's risk. Judkins, I don't even know if you can call him steady at all because they don't trust him enough, but I'd probably go Worthy. And you can't beat yourself up over this one if you get it wrong because Judkins hasn't been leaned on at all. In the game script, they probably won't throw to him. So, what's up, Smitty? Brissett or Burrow? 10-point underdog because of the Parkinson dud. I'd probably say... Now, are you just saying this because Parkinson did what he did and you're just assuming you're a 10-point underdog, or are you really a 10-point underdog? Are you projected to lose by a certain percentage, 10 points, whatever? Just curious. But I'd probably say I'd go Burrow. Especially as an underdog. But, I mean, trust your gut. Anything can happen, bro. Burrow or Brissett. Burrow. And then Harvey, London. Probably London by a hair. And I love Harvey. But probably London by a hair. That's a real tough one. London could have nothing. Kirk Cousins could be... You could just be blaming Kirk Cousins left and right after this game. But Harvey comes with some risk, too. I mean, I probably lean London. You really should have both of them in your lineup. Carter over Judkins. For safety, maybe. High risk, high reward, Judkins. I'd start Judkins if I need a big swing. I start Carter if I need something steady. 0.5, Myers or Michael Carter in the flex. I'm probably going to go Myers by a hair. Like both of them, about the same. Pick one, Ladd or Igbuka, BTJ, Igbuka. Full PPR, Harvey or Dowdle. I'd probably say Harvey by a hair. Love both of them. Want both of them. You should be starting both of them, unfortunately. There's no real locked in answer, bro. Absolutely love both of them. Buka, Harvey, or Bryce Young. I probably lean Buka in full PPR, Harvey in half or none. Bryce, but I want both of them. You should be starting both of them. Bryce Young, super flex. I guess I go Bryce Young over both if the scoring super friendly QB, you know. like Bryce Young's outscoring these guys even on 100 yards and a touchdown. Like if Bryce Young's outscoring Harvey or Book on 100 yards and a touchdown with a solid but not like the most amazing day ever, then it's Bryce Young. But it all depends on your scoring, which I can't see. MHJ, BTJ, I'd probably go BTJ by a hair. Start 3. RJ is one of them. Rico is another. And probably Jawan. Yeah. Oh, 2 running back. RJ. Yeah, RJ, Rico. Okay. Jawan. We got it. Got it locked in. Pitts, Tyler, Warren. I'd probably go Pitts even with Tyler or with London back, and then Dak over Purdy, but Purdy's safe. But I like Dak. Carter, RJ, Harvey. It just is a much more explosive play. $20 hauler from Richard. Richard, appreciate you dropping the wad, my boy. The wad, I tell
Alert.
you.
Super chat alert.
And thank you to my Rumblers. I've got Hunter in the building. I've got Master. Appreciate you. I've got a few of you over on Rumble, per usual. Pick 4 of these to start. Pickens is 1, locked in. Egbuka is locked in, so it should be pick 2. BTJ and Sutton, final answer. It's real close. At QB, would you start Dak or Baker? I'm starting Dak, but I do like both of them. Thank you for everything. Let's get this W. Trust your gut because those are a bunch of safe calls, but I felt pretty good about those. I didn't really hesitate. So strong confidence level. Start 2, full PPR. Nico, Evans, and Hendy. Hendy and Nico, final answer, but very, very tough. Very, very close. Tatered Sandwich dropping the 20 watt on screen. Tatered, appreciate you, young man.
Super chat alert.
Tatered to the moon. I'm wearing the new glasses from Gunner, and we have a new Gunner player of the week.
The Gunner player of the week.
Brought to you by Gunner.com.
2 wide receivers, 15% off using code Smitty. These are the Gunners that they sent me a bunch of new ones. Look at I can't even fit these, all those row of Gunners right there, and then the row of Gunners right here on these 2 racks right here. So these are all blue light blocking glasses. They know I suffer from migraines, is how they found me. They see me wearing these, and I don't have migraines anymore when I'm live at all because I'm wearing blue light blockers. So code Smitty, go to gunner.com, GUNNAR.com, and the Gunner players of the week are Michael Wilson and here you go.
The Gunner player of the week.
Brought to you by Gunner.com.
What do we got here? So no Rice start. Jacoby, DK, or Hollywood. Probably Jacoby Myers, bro. He's been real steady. He's a good play. Little worried about Jacoby's matchup, but my options aren't great. True. That's exactly what I'm saying. I mean, DK's not bad, but he's a risk. You know, and Hollywood, very risky. Decent plays, but I think Jacoby's way more solid. Matchup be damned. I don't think you could lose a wink of sleep. I think you'd lose sleep putting Jacoby on the bench, him doing well, and you're like, why did I start those other options? But I do like DK. Like, if your gut was screaming DK, go DK. Purdy or Brissett. Purdy's safe, but I'd go Brissett. Brissett hasn't failed, you know, and I think you wouldn't lose any sleep going Brissett and him scoring less than Purdy because he hasn't failed. He's been consistently amazing. T-Law, Stroud, Brissett. Same thing. We're getting cute when we're not picking Brissett in those situations. Pick 2, McMillan and Buka, Lad. I'm going McMillan and Book. Pick 1, Javonte Williams or Bucky. I'm going Bucky. Dak Burrow or T-Law pick 3. Okay. Of quarterback, I'm going to go Dak. Probably Dak by a hair. Burrow for big swing, but taking on a little more risk. Dak for more of a combo of steady and still upside. Pick 3, Buka. You mean pick 2. Buka's locked. Carter and probably Strange. Thank you very much. Estimate, BTJ, MHJ. I'm going to go BTJ. Pretty easy call. Carter, Estime, Pittman, Diggs, or Keenan Allen in the flex. I'm going to go probably Carter. Carter's a very safe play. Start 2 full PPR, Nico Evans or Hendy. We're probably, damn, bro. I don't know. This is a near impossible question. Like, these are guys you shouldn't be sitting. I lean Nico and Hendy by a hair. I don't sit Evans lightly at all. Like, you should be starting Evans too. Buka or Estime. Buka. The ball, you know this. Come on, bro. Thank you for the super chat. T. Higgins or Jawan Jennings. I'm going T. Higgins, but I like Jawan. I'm down 25. Watson, Seattle D, and Myers gave up a dud. I would go T. Higgins. I'm not sitting T. Higgins. Thank you very much for the super chat. Appreciate you. This one here, Smitty, love the show. Knicks or Brissett. And by the way, Aaron or whoever it was is super chatted yesterday. The answer was Harvey to your question. Appreciate you. Smitty, love the show. Knicks or Brissett. MHJ or Jalen Coker. I'm going to go MHJ, but Coker's decent. And Theo or Jake Ferguson. I'm going to go Fergie, but Theo's not a bad option. Very, 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 very close calls. Semifinals, Knicks, King Henry, Jacobs, JSN, Michael Wilson, Bowers, Hendy, McLaughlin, Saints D versus Hila, HN, ETN, Nico, Olave, Theo, Santos D. Thank you for the list and rundown of the team. Like it, feel pretty good about it. If you want me to predict who wins, King Henry, Jacobs, JSN, Bowers, Hendy versus Tila, HN, ETN. I'm going to say you. I'd rather be you. I'd rather be the top team. Yeah, but real solid. I mean, you're talking about a real solid team. I mean, Jacobs didn't help. JSN did well. King Henry. It's going to be close. You're not going to lie. I'm not going to switch, but I'm going to say, I don't know. It's pretty dead even. I think if Jacobs had done better. But it's pretty damn close. I like both your teams. I'd lean toward even. I don't mean to take that back. I'm not saying you're going to lose. I'm just saying that I'm leaning toward even. That Jacobs thing didn't help. Kelsey or Tyler Warren. I'm going Kelsey with no Rice. Sit one Hampton, Tet, or Jalen Warren. I'd probably sit Jalen Warren by a hair. Full PPR, need to, and a flex. Buka is a lock. London's a lock. And I'm going Carter for safety. Nice little mixture there. You know, get a little safe action. Happy Christmas, Smitty. Thank you, pal. Appreciate you. Merry Christmas to you early. Need running back and flex help. Non-PPR, Hampton, Genty, Woody. Let's go with Hampton here because Woody's been banged up. Chubb's back, and Genty's got a horrible matchup and hasn't been playing well. His line sucks. Not his fault, but it is what it is. Can't pick up Carter and Tracy. I'd rather have Hampton, I think. Tracy Hampton in early games and others late games. Woody doesn't go. I'm just not starting Woody over Hampton. I wish I could, but he's just a risk. Dak, Lamar, or Cousins. I'm going to go Lamar. I love Dak today, though. But I'm going Lamar. It feels like Cousins a big game. Yeah. Trust your gut, but I'm not sitting Lamar. Lamar's 40-point capable at any moment. It just feels fantasy like a faux pas. Need one running back, one flex. I'm going to go Brees and Diggs because he's playing for $500K if he catches 4 passes, I think. Rice is out. We know that. Pick one, Marv, Franklin, or Coker. Got hit with Puka. Need a potential big spark. Marv, if you need a spark, you know, it's not like there's anything else there to really give you much. I mean, Franklin's okay. A Coker's solid, but Marv gives you what you're asking. There's risk involved, but you got to take it. I think the gamble. Marv, what a disappointment. I do hope he bounces back today, though. I hope he does. I think he can. I don't know what's in store for. I mean, Brissett throws enough that it's not like it hampers Michael Wilson. There's a lot of footballs to go around. Pick 2, Hampton, Ladd, Fan, and Myers. I'd probably go Hampton for sure, and then it's down to Ladd, Myers, Fan and Ladd being very tied. Kenny says Woody in the flex or Ibuka. What do you think I'm going to say, Kenny? Pick 2, Hampton. Let's go Hampton and Myers. But Fannin could be a tad safer. Pickens, Evans, or Olave. I can't sit Pickens. Chiefs or Broncos. Probably go Broncos because I think the Chiefs could get worn down. Just not going to be the same team without Rice or Paul. Appreciate you. Full PPR, need a game-winning flex play. Harvey, Tet, Buka, or Hampton. I'd probably go Buka or Harvey, but I need both of them in there, bro. They're about dead even. Merry Christmas, my dude. May God bless you. Thank you, pal. Appreciate you, Paul. Same to you, pal. I would probably go Harvey for a big swing. Game-winning flex play. You need a game-winning swing, Harvey. Buka's safer, though, and no, he doesn't feel like it, but I'd say Buka for safety. Good swing, too. Or Harvey, bigger swing, a little bigger risk. You got to pick. I mean, they both should be in your lineup, but I lean that way. You need a big swing, willing to risk the biscuit, Harvey. Pick 2 running backs, 1 wide receiver, and a flex. Hendy, Harvey, lock. 2 running backs, 1 wide receiver. Wide receiver going to be Wilson, lock. Flex is going to be BTJ. Final answer. Easy. Looked more complicated than it actually was. Thank you for the super chat. Pickens, Evans, Olave. Again, I'm not sitting Pickens. JJ, Buka. Not sitting Buka. Fannin or Kelsey. Fannin for safety, Kelsey for high risk, high reward. Buddy to the moon. Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate you. Estime or Tracy. Probably Tracy for me. Alexander, appreciate you. Pick 2, BTJ, Judkins, Myers, or MHJ. I'm probably going BTJ and Judkins personally. You could go Myers and BTJ for safety. Judkins is higher risk, higher reward for sure. Torn between Harvey, Gainwell, Hall, Myers, and a flex. I'm starting Harvey, but anything can happen. Carter, Pollard, same thing. Anything can happen there. I guess Pollard by a hair. He's been playing well. As far as the other question, Hall, I mean, it'd be between Hall and Harvey. Austin, Hall's always hard to sit. Like, you know, one of those uncomfortable, like, I want to tell you both. I don't know how you sit Hall. Fannin or Kelsey, again, very tied. Very tied. Kelsey for a swing because there's no Rice, but a little bit higher risk. Fannin seems steady, but, you know, will he catch, you know, how many of his 12 targets will he get? 7, 8, 9, 10? We don't know, but he's definitely going to get targets, that's for sure. MHJ, Carter, Warren, probably go Carter for safety, MHJ for high risk, high reward. Evans, Wilson, Harvey, pick 2. I don't know, bro. Evans and Wilson in PPR, full PPR. Harvey and Evans for a higher risk play, but I mean, how do you sit those guys? That's a near impossible question. Best stash for next week: Ray Davis or Mitchell? Ray Davis. I really think everybody should be picking up Brian Robinson Jr., Ray Davis, all these backup running backs we've been talking about all year, just because what are you going to do with Mooney? What are you going to do with Coker right now if you're not starting them now? Just drop them and pick up those high upside league-winning plays. DeMarcado, Gesicki in a revenge game. I guess I go Gesicki, but I hate these options. The way you make it sound, it's going to be great, though. You're like, what do? We going in the left corner. DeMarcado. Is he shopping at the Mercado? Gesicki, revenge game, wrestling match. You really dressed it up, JP, but I'm not liking either option. I'd go Gesicki if I had to. Silent Bob, start 1 QB, Knicks, Burrow. Burrow. Purdy's safe, but Burrow. Start one, Hall, Buka. Buka for me, but close. You need to start both those guys. Hall and Book. Smitty is time. Need your help. Flex, Judkins, Harvey. Judkins is just game scripted out. Harvey plays all sides of the ball, bro. Addison or Coker. Coker, he's been steady. I have Tet, so I would have to stack those both. I guess they're still the best options. QB, May or Brissett. I'm going May. I like Brissett, but I'm not sitting May. Lamar. Go for it. Don't sit Lamar. Such potential to score massive amounts of points, bro. I'm in the semifinals. MHJ risk to start. Of course he is. I only have QJ, Bourne, or... Yeah, I mean, I'd start him in that situation, but is he a risk? Absolutely. Sutton or London. John, appreciate your super chat, young man. Need a flex and a wide receiver. I'm going to go Michael Wilson. No. Well, Michael Wilson and Evans in full PPR. Now, you say standard, but there's no standard. No, everyone uses standard differently now. Everyone ruins standard. You can't even call something standard anymore. Is it standard PPR? Is it standard non-PPR? Is it standard old school? Like, I have no idea what that means. No one does because it's changed. Michael Wilson, Evans in full PPR. Michael Wilson and Evans in half PPR is kind of tied with it. But the truth is you can't sit any of these guys. And so that's on you. That's your fault. But if I'm ranking them by a hair in full PPR, it's Evans and Michael Wilson. If not, it's a damn near crapshoot at half PPR. And in non-PPR standard, it would be Rico and probably Harvey. But I would say in half PPR, I'm going Evans and... I guess Evans and Michael Wilson is just the safest call. Their receivers are getting targets. And it just, if you're standard non-PPR, you go the RBs, I guess. But standard doesn't mean anything. Hey, Smitty, need some help. Pick two wide receivers and one flex out of these guys. I'm going to go London and Wilson lock. And then I'm going Harvey over JJ. Starting Bijan Hendy. Nice. Very nice. Thank you, pal. Purdy, Dak or Dart or Brissett. I'm going to go Dak. But Brissett's probably the safest one. But I'm going to go Dak. And the whole chat is too, because we pulled it like all week and Dak's been winning any close call like that. Dak or Bo, Dak's won that call too. We pulled the whole audience for a week straight. Start wide receiver and two flexes, London, Evans. The one wide receiver lock would probably be London. The two flex. Oh, geez. You know what? Give me Evans over London by a hair. I guess I go London and Evans. And then the flex would be Bucky, Dowdle, Harvey. Guys, can I get a vote on Bucky, Dowdle, Harvey? 10 votes. Bucky, Dowdle, Harvey. Please give me 10 votes for our boy. Let's help him on that one. It's a crapshoot. I'd be lying to you if I wasn't saying I'm forcing it. So please vote. 10 votes on that one. Dowdle, Bucky, Harvey. 10 votes, please. Pick one. Super flex. Higgins, Ewers, or Shakir Higgins. T. Higgins, easy. I don't trust Ewers. Sit one, BTJ, DK, Buka. Probably BTJ just because, and that's tough, but it is what it is, man. He hasn't stepped up consistently all year, so you got to pick him to sit. Henry, Harvey at flex. I'd probably go Harvey, but close, man. I mean, it's PPR. Hey, Smitty, I'm tending to start Burrow over Knicks. Yeah, I have Chase and opponent has Higgins. I don't care about your opponent, so go Burrow. Burrow's likely the higher scorer. I lost Ricky Pearsall, and I'm stuck either Josh Downs or play Coker. I think Coker's probably safer. Unfortunately, with the double Carolina receivers, you got to almost do that. Hopefully, you're hedging in a way that helps you, not hurts you. But you kind of have to. I think Coker's is consistent. Scored in back-to-back games, I believe. Hey, Smitty, I did this one already. Thank you very much. What did everybody vote on this one? Bucky. Harvey. Bucky it is. And I think I agree. I don't think I said Bucky in that question. I think it was Fitness or Finesse or whatever. Appreciate you for that super chat. Hey, Smitty, yeah. All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate your super chat. Woody, Waddle, Hampton, or Genty? I think I go Hampton here. Not that I love Hampton this week, but I don't hate him, and those are rough options other than him. Michael Wilson or Evans? I'd probably go Evans, but very, very close. Need to almost start both of them. One running back, one wide receiver, one flex. Evans, Hampton, Wilson. I guess I'd go Wilson and Evans. I assume CB's Chase Brown, Bandit, but it'd probably be good of you to spell it out just to make sure. Harvey, Etienne, Buka. I don't know, bro. What are we doing here? One running back, one flex. I can't. There's no answer to this, Bandit. Wilson, Evans, Chase Brown, Harvey, Etienne, Buka. What in the hell are we doing here? We fall asleep at the end of the trade deadline? Like, what are we doing? I mean, this is an impossible question. I guess if I had to force this damn thing, Etienne's matchup is tough enough that I go, I guess Chase Brown is my running back. I guess I go Evans over Wilson with MHJ back, but although that doesn't scare me that much. And then my flex play is probably Etienne for safety, Buka or Harvey for high risk, high reward. Bandit, I'll lock the other two in. The third one, you're going to have to pick your poison on. Do you need safety? You know, I feel like Etienne's that guy. He just comes with some risk with the matchup. If you want a bigger swing, it's Buka or Harvey. And I don't know who. I guess I'd go Harvey. But I mean, this is impossible, Bandit. I mean, that's insane, bro. That's an unbelievably tough question. Niner Mike with a $20 hauler. Niner Mike, appreciate you.
Alert. Super chat alert.
Niner Mike says, Smitty, for the championship, need you to come through for me one more time. Full PPR, tight end premium. May, boom. And then flex, Kittle, Genty, or London. Tight end premium, I might lean Kittle here. Yeah. If it's full tight end premium. If it's half, then it becomes tough, but I'd probably say Kittle. Thanks, Smitty. Appreciate you. Like, London's kind of a sketchy play. Like, we feel like we have to play him, like, obligated to play him, you know. Not that I don't like him, but I think Kittle's a good play. Javonte, Hendy, Genty, Harvey, London, pick 3. Hendy, Harvey, London, final answer. But sitting Javonte is not an easy assignment, bro. Lamar, Burrow, Dak. I'm going to go Lamar here. Just give me the 40-point potential that Lamar brings to the table every time he suits up, bro. Herbert versus Dallas or Shuck versus New York Jets. Herbert's got a great matchup. I like Shuck though, but I think I'd swing Herbert here. Tracy or Hampton. I'm going Hampton, but very close. I mean, Tracy's looking pretty good, but give me the guy that we all believe in a little more. And I know he's been sharing work, but they're just getting Amiz back in. They totally believe in him. He can pass block too. It's not have to start Estime in the semis. Is he or Hall the guy? We think it's Estime. No one knows. I wish I could tell you always, but no one knows, bro. But Estime seems to be the guy everyone thinks is the guy. Doesn't mean it's gonna happen though. Thoughts on this bad situation? I think I'd go Estime. Had Stafford go off, projected to win. Yeah, especially if you're in that situation, don't roll the dice on something you know nothing about when Estime is probably going to get, at worst, 40, 50% of the work. You know, could you get it wrong and it's 40% and then Hall gets 60? Maybe, or the touchdown? Maybe. But I think I'd take the chance on Estime with a big lead. But tough call. Flex Harvey or Pickens or Evans. I personally think They're all must-starts. But I would lean Pickens. I don't want to sit Pickens. I refuse to sit Pickens, if that helps answer the question. I have Bucky, Gibbs, Bijan, Hendy, start 3. Bijan, Hendy, Bijan, Gibbs are non-negotiable. So, like, this should be a, hey, I start 1, Smitty. Hendy or Bucky. I lean Hendy the way he's been playing, but and the way Bucky has not played, but it's doesn't mean Bucky won't go crazy, but I'm not sitting Hendy, so it is what it is. I mean, put in a box. Jacoby Brissett or Lamar. I'm not sitting Lamar's 40-point potential. I love Brissett, though. He's a great play, safe. If you need safety, I guess if you're off to a huge lead, you got Puka. Brissett's pretty safe. I mean, Brissett can get you 20, 30, pretty easily. But, like, guarantees you, like, something around the 15 to 20-point range. Whereas Lamar could get you 9 points, but he could also get you 40. I'm going to go Lamar. For me, it's an easy call, but I know other people aren't as willing to risk it. Buka or Fannin, Vinci, what do you think I'm going to say, bro? PPR, 1 running back, 1 wide receiver, 1 flex. So let's go Evans, Michael Wilson, and Rico. But close call. Lamar, Dart, Lamar. For all the reasons I keep saying Lamar on. Hampton, Woody, Hampton. Woody's been banged up. $20 hauler.
Alert. Super chat alert.
Perps. Look at Perps. We haven't seen Perps in a while. Perps, I'm just stopping by as I'm upset with Smitty. I'm 12-2, and I'm going to lose this week. The championship was so close. Only if Smitty picked the right guys to start for me and not Watson, Dobbs, Genty, Sharps, Samuel Coker. Thank you, Perps. Appreciate you. I'm sorry about your team, bro. Flex, and you had a great year, though, if you made it this far, and get ready for 2026. It starts now, bro. Don't go vanishing on us for months or anything like that. Flex, Harvey or Waddle. I'm going Harvey. Anything can happen, but give me Harvey. Harvey's easily the pick for me. Full PPR, Pickens, Mike Evans, Harvey, London start 2. God, come on, guys. Pickens and London. No, Pickens and Evans by a hair. I start Evans over London in a vacuum. And then I like Harvey, and but Pickens and London in full PPR. But that's near impossible question. Diggs, estimate, or Genty. I guess I go Diggs because he's playing for so much money, incentives. I think May knows that. Trust London. I have Tet and Evans on the bench. I'd rather have Evans by a hair. But I like both of them. Start 2, Judkins, Pickens, Buka, Hendy. Probably going to go with Pickens and Hendy, but I think Buka's also must start. So you're in a dilemma there, but you got to sit him, I guess. I love you. You're the best, but Lamar hasn't put up 40 points all year. This could be a defensive game in a little bit. I'm going Brissett safe. As I said, though, Brissett is safe, James. You're just repeating what I said. I appreciate your super chat. But you're just repeating exactly what I said. I said Brissett is safe. Brissett's going to get you 30, 35 points. Lamar's going to get you 9, or he's going to get you 40. I just told you that. So you just repeated what I said. But I appreciate you, and I love you back. We still liking Carter over Woody. I would start Carter over Woody because Woody seems very questionable. To be full go. You got Chubb back. He's constantly living in the tent. Coker, 80 Mitchell. It's as close as it gets, Slurge. I mean, dead even. Absolutely dead even. Perp says, just kidding. I know you're kidding. I just wanted to swing through and say, Smitty, thanks Smitty for another great season. Smitty is the GOAT. I trust Smitty more than my wife. Hey, don't let her hear that. Love you, bro. Oh, and drop a couple $20 haulers to hear my guy Denny's audio boss horn.
Alert. Super chat alert.
$50. $100+
Smitty, everybody's pretty.
That's for purposes. Going through the gauntlet of Denny. We haven't played in a long time.
Wanted. The top most wanted outlaws. These outlaws are on the run. 'Cause they're wanted. Dead or alive.
Thank you, Perps. Appreciate you very much. Finesse, Dak or Baker. I'm going to go with Dak. Carter or Worthy. I'm going to go Worthy because there's no Rice, and I just think they're going to go to him, and I'm willing to risk it. But Fannin or Likely, I go Fannin for safety, steady production that almost feels, I don't want to say near guaranteed, but it's pretty solid. Fannin's a great option. Wide receiver 2, Sutner and Buka. Then flex 2, Javonte, Henderson, Harvey. I'm going to go Harvey and Henderson. Personally, Javonte over Harvey's a little safer, but I'm not swinging safe. 20 gifted memberships from Perps. Guys, thank Perps for dropping 20 gifted memberships.
Alert. Super chat alert.
We had gifted memberships from Perps. We had Mr. dropping 10 to start the show, and Perps dropping 20 right now. So thank you both for dropping those gifted memberships. You guys are awesome. Thank Perps and Mr. if you got one, or even if you didn't, just because they're trying to give you a shot to get a gifted membership. AZ, appreciate you. PPR Harvey or Buka. I'm gonna go Harvey for like safety, and Buka for high risk, high reward. There's real no answer there. They're both fantastic plays. Herbert probably over Dart, although Purdy's safer than Herbert. So if you need safety, go Purdy, and probably, I guess, Harvey. You need a swing, go Buka, and I'd probably go Purdy no matter what. He just feels safe. Herbert's got a good matchup, but and then Harvey, Buka, I don't know. I guess I lean Harvey for safety because he's been doing it, and Buka's been so off. But Buka has a tad more upside, but just more risk. And AZ, you just got to go with what you need, safety or high risk. Buka, and then the flex, Javonte, Henderson, Harvey. I think we're gonna go that. What I already say Henderson, Harvey, right? I think that's what I do. But it's so close, I'm wavering even reading it again. It's just so tough. Start 2, Wilson, Myers, Buka, Coker. Wilson and Buka, not even a question. It is what it is. Drake, May, or Goff. I'm going Drake, May, but both are good plays. Javonte, Henderson, Hampton, or London. I think I go Henderson here, bro. If I could get another one squeezed in there, it would probably be London slightly. Estimator Warren, probably, if that's Jalen Warren, you clarify, I guess Jalen Warren. Start 2, Diggs, Jennings, Olave, or Evans. I go Evans and Olave. But I like Jennings. Jennings and Olave would be the deciding spot, though. Chase Brown, Harvey, Dowdle want safety, to be honest. Well, if you want safety, my boy, I think you want to go Chase Brown. But very tough call. 12-man, start 9, Burrow, JT, Achane, Pickens, Evans, Tyler, Warren, Bucky, Dicker the kicker, and Chiefs. Benches, Harvey, Hampton. Would you change anything? I'm locked in. Smitty, thank you. You're the go. Thank you, pal. Appreciate it, Dante. I'd probably say, I mean, the only player I want to get in your lineup would be Harvey, but do we put Harvey in for Bucky? No, I think I keep what you have. I don't think you could lose a wink of sleep. If Harvey outscores Bucky, you can't get mad at yourself after, bro. You can't. You just can't do it. Justin with a $20 hauler.
Alert. Super chat alert.
Bucky, Harvey on the last question. You gotta trust your gut because they're both near dead even, bro. Michael Wilson over Buka still. He's safer. I'm not going to say still, no. I mean, no. You should have both these guys in your lineup, Justin. I can't help that you have impossible decision here, but I would say, like, Wilson's been doing it, and Buka hasn't. So Wilson's safer, smarter. But I love Buka, and I'll be celebrating every single one of Buka's great plays. But it's really, really close. Wanted to throw a $20 so you can get Ma's meatloaf for Christmas. Ma, we got 20 for the meatloaf. Earmark 20 for meatloaf, Ma. Smitty to Jupiter. No, you to Jupiter. But
To Jupiter.
that doesn't mean that I know what to do with this situation with like a finite, decision here. I would just say, if you're a gambling man, if you're a guy that loves risk, Justin, then I think Buka is worth that risk, but you have to be okay with the consequences. Wilson's been getting you steady points. He is the safer play. Buka's higher risk, higher reward. Wilson, steady Eddie. MHJ coming back makes it a little bit more less upside than Buka, but Buka has a lot more risk. It is what it is. If you need steady, go Wilson. Hey, Smitty, happy PPR. Thank you for that $20 hauler. I wish there was a better answer. Chat, let's get the chat to vote. That's the only thing I can help you with. 10 votes. Michael Wilson or Buka. Please vote in the chat. 10 votes, please, for our boy who just donated to the Meatloaf Fund. Hey, Smitty, happy PPR. Sutton or Marks? I'm going to go Sutton very easily. Dak or Knicks? I'm going Dak very easily. And the whole chat voted Dak over Knicks over and over and over all week long. Justin, thank you very much for that $20 super chat. This one here from Nuke, appreciate you with the super, my boy. Need 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, and a flex. Dowdle, Bucky. Or need a running back, 2 wide receiver, 2, and a flex. Okay, so Dowdle and Bucky. Boom, boom. Dowdle, Bucky. And then your wide receiver would be J-Mo. Final answer. And then also Baker, Stroud. Baker for me, but I'm crazy. I just think Baker's going to have a good day, but Stroud's pretty solid. I don't know if I'd say like steady, but pretty good, but I would go Baker. Good luck, everyone. Just double checking Hampton or ETN. ETN's been so good. Matchup be damned. I can't sit him. And then Purdy, I just think is safer. And then I don't care so much about the stack. It doesn't do anything for you. I'd go Purdy. He's the safest QB play. Always. Thanks, Smitty. Love this community. If anybody disagrees with what I said there for Joe, then speak up. But that's how I feel. Rice, out. We know that. Pick one. Flex, Woody, Waddle, or Coker. I don't know. Probably Waddle. I don't love Waddle, but Coker's nice, but I don't know that like I love Coker. He's like a hit or miss play, like 2 touchdowns in 2 weeks, 1 touchdown each of the last 2 weeks, but it doesn't really mean it's for sure, I think I'd go with the talent in Waddle. Rice, yeah, thank you. That's the same one. $20 hauler from Tony. Tony doing it live.
Super chat alert.
Tony doing it live. Thank you, Tony. Appreciate you. Full PPR flex 2, pick 2. Aaron Jones. Oh, Myers locked in and probably, damn, I hate this question. Probably Woody and Myers. I don't trust Aaron Jones. He's constantly injured during games. So is Woody, though. I'd probably just bank on Woody, I guess, bro. But that's a real tough call. Can I get a 10 voter on this one? Aaron Jones or Woody? Woody or Aaron Jones? 10 votes for our boy. He dropped a $20 hauler. Am I wrong on Aaron Jones? Is Aaron Jones safer than Woody? Woody's injury risk and Chubb is back. Aaron Jones is Mason and is totally an injury risk as well. They're about the same. I think I go Woody. Who to start? Who should I get to the start this week? Dak over Brissett or CJ? Or Dart. I'm sorry. Brissett. I thought that was Dak. Brissett. I mean, he just keeps doing it, bro. Anything can happen, but there's no way I'm sitting the Briskinator in that situation. I need votes on that one. Aaron Jones or Woody, please. I need at least 10 votes. Please vote for our boy. Christopher, thank you for the super chat, young man. What tight end should I start? Warren, Schultz, or Waller? Probably, Schultz is probably the safest, but I think I'd go Warren. I think Rivers connects with him more this week than he did last week, but I don't know. Waller, you got Ewers. There's unknowns everywhere. Schultz is the only steady play, so I guess Schultz if you want steady Eddie. I'm playing Mike Evans, McMillan, or Buka. I'm starting McMillan over Buka. I assume that's Tet McMillan, though, because like you're talking about all Buck players here. It seems like the way you got to be clear about McMillan. Like Higgins doesn't tell me anything. McMillan doesn't tell me anything. Williams doesn't tell me anything. I assume this is Tet, though. But I'm going Book. MHJ Kincaid. Tet's been banged up. Not that he's not playing, but Flex, Marks, Estime, Mechie, Kincaid. Woo! Give me Kincaid, who's playing. Banged up, but he's playing. I mean, he's not like questionable or anything. He's fully ready, but pick 2 out of 3. JJ and Judkins. Genty is a horrible matchup, and his offensive line is garbage. So I don't love Judkins, but don't hate him. BTJ or Tet. I'm going to go BTJ by a hair just because Tet's been banged up. Hampton or Carter. I go Hampton. Some of these questions are too long. Don't write a book if you want a quick answer. Woody or Jones. Woody over Jones, says Mikey. I agree. London, Hendy. I'm going to go Hendy. Those are the questions you're probably going to get on a pass by while I'm going through Super Chats. Not the longer ones. No offense, P. Nasty, but it's just I hit this and I don't have time. London and Michael Wilson. I'm going to go London. Pick 2, half PPR, Myers, Igbuka, MHJ Pickens. I'm going to go Buka and Pickens, final answer. Start 3. See, these are easier to answer when I'm in between Super Chats. Hampton. So Bucky, Hampton, ETN, Harvey. I'm going to go Bucky, ETN, Harvey. Final answer. Buka or Evans. I'm going to go Evans by a hair, but I love both of them. Michael Wilson or MHJ. I mean, Johnny, has MHJ done anything to deserve the start over Michael Wilson? The answer is no, but anything can happen. Rico or JJ. Rico. Buka or Evans. Evans by a hair. How are you feeling about Estime's outlook today? I've covered this over and over, my man. I mean, constantly. Nobody knows what Estime is going to do. I think he's getting overrated. I don't hate him, but I mean, there's nothing that I think most of the hype is because people have no other option. They picked him up and they're willing it to happen. I think he's okay, but Hall will still get some work. It's not like a lock. I think he's okay, though. He's a nice emergency play. Start at flex, BTJ or Hampton. I'd probably go BTJ by a hair, but very close. Waller, Fannin. Give me Fannin for safety. Pickens, T. Higgins. Give me Pickens. MHJ, Kincaid. Give me, I guess, MHJ here. And I might have answered that one differently. That's such a tough one. Buka, Waddle, Buka. Pick 2, Buka, Harvey, Rico. I'd probably say you're in a bad spot, my young man. How in the hell are you supposed to decide that one? I don't know how you're going to decide this. This is like where's the trade? Where's your problem, not ours. I would probably lean toward, I guess, Harvey and Rico based on what they've done, but bro, I'm not sitting Buka anywhere, so it's so tough. But like, I don't have that situation. Good problem to have, and you might end up scoring the same amount of points, at the end of the day. Hendy, Hampton, or Chase Brown start 2. Probably Hendy and Chase Brown, just logical. Hampton or Carter, Hampton's logical. Estimate Carter or Judkins need 2. I would go Carter and Judkins, but I don't hate Estimate, but I just think people are overestimating him just a little bit. Dak, Burrow, Brissett. Everyone's voted Dak when we've asked this question. I think it's close, though. Hampton, Hendy, Chase Brown. I'm probably sitting Hampton here. Pick 2, Bowers, Pitts, JCM, Woody, Carter. I'm going probably, I hate the matchup, but look, these options are shaky. I'm going Bowers and JCM obviously already played. I'll probably go Carter. I don't know why you're putting JCM in that question. The Hawk, it's too long, bro. You keep pasting the same thing. I can't do paragraphs when I'm zipping through here. Pick 3, T. Higgins, J-Mo, Pickens, London. Bro, what are we doing here? I don't know. What's your coin say? Pickens and London, and it's a toss-up between J-Mo and Higgins, but Pickens and London lock them in. Chat, vote J-Mo or T. Higgins. Woody or Aaron Jones. How you're in the finals, Dan? No, I'm just kidding, Daniel. How you're in the finals with that question? No, I'm just joking. I I know you've been hit. Injuries have been crazy. But Woody, Tet, Aaron, Tet. I actually, when I read that, I didn't see Tet. I was going Woody, Aaron Jones, because Tet's so small. I didn't see it in passing. Great option here. Give me Tet. Sandwich in between that other questionable combo there. Dowdle or Ibuka. Dowdle's a little safer than Book. Just a little bit. Wee bit. But I don't know. I guess I lean Dowdle by a hair. And I was just kidding with you, Daniel. I mean, anybody that has Aaron Jones or Woody, that's a tough question. Or Aaron Jones and Estime. But thank God you had Tet at least. London or Hampton. I guess I go London. Anything can happen, though. J-Mo for sure. Ladd, Sutton, Myers, Dowdle, one wide receiver, one flex. I'd probably go Dowdle for sure. And then I probably roll with my wide receiver, Sutton. Sutton feels like a really good play. Hey, Easy Gibbs Achan isn't JSN carry me all season. That's what I'm talking about. Now, in fairness, anybody that has that weak question where it's like Carter or Estime, I don't mean that you can't be in the finals. I'm just joking, because you could have stacked everything and had one rotating, flex spot that has that. I'm just joking. I have a lot of teams that I've traded the firepower away to get that kind of action. Mark Cleveland dropping the
alert. Super chat alert.
The 20. Estimate Shakir or Johnston. Like this question right here. Like my initial reaction is like, how are you in the finals with this group? But it's like if you stack those other positions so massively that you have this rotational position, it makes sense. I think this is one where Johnston's been injured. Shakir's so inconsistent, and Estime feels like he's probably going to get enough volume. Everyone's screaming Estime. Here's where I probably lean Estime, Mark, but it's a really tough call. I don't love it, I'll tell you that, but that's probably the safest option. Volume seems to be there, and if Quentin Johnston wasn't like banged up, it'd be different. Better chance. Thank you very much, my boy. I'd say Estime, and I think the chat would agree. But a lot of people are starting him. A lot of people need him. The hope is high. Better chance at 20-point game, Buka or Michael Wilson. Probably Buka, but he has a little bit more risk to get you 2 points, But I definitely say Buka. I mean, he's MHJ coming back will hamper Wilson a little bit, but not enough to sit him in most situations at all. But what is this? Standard? Is that what this is? I don't know what the STQRT means. Judkins or McConkey in the flex. Judkins for me. But I don't love this question, I'll be honest. It's so close. Hunt or Hollywood for second flex. Hunt for touchdowns, potentially. John, appreciate you. $20 holler.
Super chat alert.
Christopher, check the waiver wire just to see if there's anything else. Running backs, pick 2, Bucky, Bijan, Hampton, Henderson, Judkins. Jeez, bro, come on. Right now, hopefully we can use Bucky. I'm going to go Bijan and Hendy. And wide receivers, Evans and Buka, easy call. And then flex, pick one left over. Thank God, Bucky, easy call. Defense, Patriots, Vikings, Bengals, and Niners. Guess I go. Niners are a decent option, but I don't really want to bank against them. I think the Patriots, Lamar doesn't have to have a bad game for the Patriots to have some good points. I mean, defensive recoveries, like things that aren't necessarily all Lamar's fault. I'd probably go with, go with the Bengals up against Ewers. That's what I'm going to say. Final answer. Thank you, pal. Appreciate your $20 hauler. You're the man, the myth, the legend. Doing it live. Thank you, my buddy. Buddy boy. Tampa, Carlos, start 3. We're going to go with Michael Wilson locked in. We're going to go Olave locked in. And we're going to go probably Jennings and Metcalf are close. I'd probably lean toward Jennings for safety, Metcalf for high risk, high reward. I wish I had an answer there, but at least I've narrowed it down to just that one choice. So if you need risk, high risk, high reward, go Metcalf. If you want steady, go Jennings. Which D, KC, Saints? I go Saints. Got hit with the Puka early and need a spark. There you go. Thank you for your super chat. I appreciate you, my boy. Tampa Carlos in the building. Bogus, appreciate you with the super, my boy. Advice, please. Full PPR, help. Choose. 1 wide receiver, 1 tight end, 1 flex. We're going to go with Mike Evans. We're going to go Kittle. Easy. These are easy calls right there. Now it gets a little complicated. I go JJ because the options are bleak, and I just go with the talent. And I do think he has one of the next 3 games has a big, huge outing. Just don't know if it'll be this week, but I hope it is. It's a pretty decent play for it. Pick 2, Harvey, Judkins, Wilson, Sutton. I'm going to go Harvey, Michael Wilson without much of a hesitation. I do like Sutton a lot, though, but I don't think I'm sitting either of those guys. Judkins or MHJ in the flex. I think I go Judkins with the questionable, he's good enough to play MHJ comments, you know. Sitting McConkey, okay. I go Judkins. It's not like the best play, but it's not a bad play. And Hall, Higgins, RJ, or Wandell. I go RJ for high risk, high reward. Hall and T. Higgins are a little safer. Chat, can I get a vote on that one, please? T. Higgins, RJ Harvey, Hall, Wandell. You know what I'm going to say? Full PPR, I'm going to say T. Higgins. Final answer. He always steps up in fantasy playoff time. I don't know. I'm going to go T. Higgins, but RJ Harvey is probably like higher risk, higher reward. So I'm going to leave it with that. RJ Harvey, high risk, high reward. T. Higgins, steady, Eddie, safe. Choose 1 running back, 1 flex. Dowdle, Hampton, Wandell, Myers. Give me Dowdle for sure. Give me Wandell for safety. And I'd probably just pick him anyway. Leaning towards Dowdle, yeah, for running back. Hampton for flex. Then lean toward that because I'm forcing the answer. Lean Hampton. I was going to say Hampton or Wandell. Go Hampton because your gut says it. Chat, vote Wandell or Hampton just to give him a little bit extra push if you do think Wandell. Brees or Jawan Jennings. Give me Brees Hall for high risk, high reward. Jawan Jennings for safety. Rumble, I see you. Dylan and Rumble says 1 wide receiver, 2 flex. London, Jamo, Wilson, Hendy, Harvey, Hampton, Javante. My 1 wide receiver, Dylan, is going to be Jamo. I don't know, but Michael Wilson. Jamo. Your 2 flexes are going to be Hendy and probably London. But damn, that's hard, my boy. Thank you, Dylan. Appreciate you. And then chat, Saints or Lions. I'm going to go Saints, Hunter. Pickens, Wilson on screen. I'm going to go Pickens. Pickens or Michael Wilson, master. Thank you, Rumblers. Appreciate all of you. Brees or Jawan. Again, it comes down to the high risk, high reward play there. TM42, thank you. I'm sorry about the double talk answer, but there's just no safe answer there. Please help pick 1. Shakir, Allen, Diggs, non-PPR. I probably go Diggs for the money. He's playing for money, big money. Also pick 3. JT, Bucky, Judkins, Hendy, Chase Brown, Woody. How do you... JT, you can't sit him. Bucky can't sit him. Hendy can't sit him. Chase Brown can't sit him. So who are we sitting? I'd probably say it's between Bucky and Chase Brown. Chase Brown's a little safer. Bucky, given how he played and how, the concerns about volume, he's probably higher risk. So Bucky, high risk, high reward. Chase Brown, steady Eddie. That's your only choice there. The rest of them are locked in there. But I think you got to pick based on what you think your matchup needs. Safety, then you don't play Bucky. If you need high risk, high reward, then you play Bucky. Start 2, Hendy, Bucky, Javante. I'm probably sitting Javante here, but that's me. It's a close call. Do we have any boost to the science behind Nico going nuclear today? The gigawatts are high. The time capsule circuits are definitely in play. Here's 5 on the mashed potatoes. You want a mashed potato? Here you go.
Let him cook.
Give you both. Give you both, pal. Give you both. Nico, that's for Nico. Nico, do it live. Top Flight, appreciate you with the super chat. Knowing what we know with the MHJ news, need to choose between Pitts, Brees, MHJ. I'm going Brees here. I mean, Brees Hall is so capable. I know game script matters, but start 3, Ladd, Higgins, Evans, J-Mo. Give me Evans, Ladd, and Higgins. Final answer. Very easy call for me. Anything can happen, but that's an easy call for me. Jalen Warren or Marks. I'm going to go probably Jalen Warren. Estimate or Marks. I'd probably go. You know, if this is two different leagues, I go Estimate in the second one. I go Jalen Warren in the first one to kind of hedge a little bit because Marks is a little bit of a risk, and I don't know when I want to put all these eggs in one basket. Shuck, JJM, or Purdy. Purdy's very safe. I don't think Purdy's a bad option, actually, this week. I think he's a good option. Need 1 wide receiver, 1 flex, full PPR, Wilson, Sutton, Hendy. I'm going to go Hendy and Michael Wilson for safety, Hendy and Bucky. Oh, no, you need a wide receiver. So Michael Wilson locked in, and then I go Hendy for safety, Bucky for high risk, high reward. I think I'll go Michael Wilson and Hendy, but that's really tough. How do you sit Bucky, bro? Also 1 QB, Dart, Lamar. I'm going Lamar, Brissett for safety, Lamar high risk, high reward, as I mentioned earlier. Lamar is definitely higher upside, 40-point game potential, but could get you 8 points. Brissett's going to get you like 30. So if you need safety, go Brissett. BBQ gifting another 10 memberships. BBQ, thank you. BBQ gifting 20. BBQ gifting 10. Thank you, BBQ, for dropping another 10 on the chat, my boy.
You've just been Smitty.
BBQ dropping straight fire. Savage. MHJ, Buka, or 80 Mitchell. Give me Buka. Easy. Should we be worried about MHJ being eased in? Absolutely. Also, Dart or Burrow? Burrow. No question. Taking the upside. Taking the upside downtown. Taking Burrow, and he's homebound. Do-do-do-do-do. I'm probably need to be punched, Genty or Estimate. I don't know, bro. Nobody knows the answer to that one. I guess I go Genty just based on talent, but I mean, T-Law, Cousins, Tracy. Give me T-Law. Give me ETN and Hampton based on talent. BBQ's definitely cooking up in here. Patrick, thank you for the super chat. Jennings or Buka? Jennings is safe though, but I'm going Buka. Buka Pitts, Buka. Wow, I've got a lot of Buka questions. It is what it is. Like, everybody that's going to start Buka on my advice, understand that there's risk involved. Wilson or Evans? Probably Evans by a hair. Is Woody Marks playing? He should be. Let's go through any of the news that might be rolling in like a flurry. Let's see here. Keon Coleman inactive. Mike McDaniel expected to return in 2026. Tua Tagovailoa not expected to return as the Dolphins QB. That's a new rumor as of right now that's coming from Schefter, Rappaport. Raiders head coach Pete Carroll's future with the team is in doubt, as it should be. He should be fired immediately. Quentin Johnston active today, if anybody had that. Coleman's a healthy inactive. This kind of makes the Shakir, not that much, but the Shakir calls a little bit more of a consideration for those of you that had Shakir questions. Kind of like Shakir a little more right now. Burrow or Purdy? Burrow for me. Purdy's pretty safe, though. But I'd probably go Burrow. Top Flight, thank you for the additional super chat. Also, Brissett or Baker. Brissett. Opponent has McBride. Brissett. might not be that bad of a play over Baker. I like Brissett over Baker anyway. And I don't care about his team. And should I start Godwin or Wandell? Wandell. Love the show. Show loves you back. Appreciate you. Don't let your opponent live rent free in your head where you're making moves based on his team. Started Jefferson over Devontae Smith. This is the week. I think it could be. I really believe JJ in one of the next 2 weeks, and I think this could be the week, is going to have a day. High reward PPR flex. Waddle, Worthy, Genty, or Carter. I probably go Worthy. Carter's your safe move. Worthy's your higher risk, higher reward. Woody or Estimate, probably Estimate because of the concerns around Woody's not only injuries but Chubb's playing, you know. A lot of Phillip Rivers news. In actives today, we've got T. Higgins active, Quentin Johnston active, Trevon. Let's see, we got Keon Coleman inactive, Gabe Davis inactive, Tua Tagovailoa inactive, and yeah, those are some of the major ones. Yeah, buddies. BBQ dropping another $20 holler. BBQ doing it live again.
Alert.
Live again, I
Super
tell you.
Chat alert.
I can't wait to get some breakfast. Good luck to everyone this week. Win or lose, we support each other. Get ready for great things next year. Merry Christmas and happy BBQ Miss. By the way, BBQ, I think this is the final day. Was this the final day of BBQ Miss? BBQ dropped glory for 12 straight days of BBQ Miss. It was unbelievable. I hope it becomes a ritual. These fantastic 12 days of BBQ. It went quick. I think today's the last day. Or tomorrow. Today or tomorrow. It went quick. I mean, I felt like I just announced it was 12 days of BBQ Miss. And boom, 12 days are done. Start Estimate or Gadsden. Probably Estimate by a hair. But I don't know. I think a lot of people are overhyping Estimate. But I think he still should get some volume. 2 wide receivers. We're going to go with MHJ and probably Diggs or Godwin. I'd probably go Diggs for he's playing for money. 2 QBs, Burrow, Baker, Dart, Cousins. If you like Cousins, I don't want to talk you out of Cousins. I definitely lock in Burrow. I go Burrow and Baker personally. Any definite recommendations? I go Burrow and Baker because I think Baker's gonna have a nice little day. But that's me. But if you like Cousins over Baker, Cousins could easily, cook. I guess. I don't hate that call. Pick 3, Pollard, Rico, Estimate, Carter, Thomas Jr. I go Thomas Jr. I go Rico. And I personally go Pollard given what he's been doing lately. I don't trust him a lot, but I trust him over those options. Thanks for your insight, Marks or Strange. I guess I would go. Jeez, man. Jacksonville. This is a good play. For Marks, but is he healthy? I'd go Marks because of the matchup. He's been banged up, but it's not that I like Strange. It's a tough matchup for Strange, but I'd probably go Marks in that situation. I still like Marks, but being hurt, several injuries, not saying he's not playing, and then you've got Chubb coming back, but I still like Marks a lot. Should I flex Schultz or Tet McMillan? I'd probably go Tet McMillan. Non-PPR, start Jawan or Ibuka. But trust your gut because Jawan's a pretty good play too. Ted Judkins or Buka. Trust your gut. I know some of you are going to go Buka and get mad at me if he doesn't do well, but I'm not giving up on Buka. Pick 2, Harvey, Hendy, Dowdle. I would say Harvey and Hendy are your huge explosion, high-risk, high-reward plays. And I would go Hendy, Dowdle if you want a little more safety, but still getting that Hendy upside. Full PPR, would you sit Genty for Carter? I think it's safe. Sure. It sucks, but it is what it is. Sup, Smitty, got a few. Baker or Goff? I'm going to go Goff by a hair. Vikings or Pats. I'm going to go Pats by a hair. Also pick 2 London, Buka, J-Mo. I'm going to go Buka or London and J-Mo. I hate sitting Buka here. Not sure with London's first game back. If you question it, it's not bad to go Book, man. I mean, Book and London are very, very close given it is his first game back. It's critical. Flex. It's always critical. We're in semifinals, my boy. Flex, Harvey, or Evans. Evans is a touch safer. Question in the chat. Chris, you got to put it in the super chat, bro. That's the whole point of it, because it's filtered and I'm pulling them up. But you can't put a message outside of the super chat and say, hey, I loaded up a question. But let me go find it, Chris. Damn it, Chris. I don't know where it is. But Chris, I can't find it. That's the whole point, Chris. I don't see it. It might be way back, but you got to put it in the super chat, my boy. I'm sorry. I'm going through all these and I can't go searching for something, and that's the whole point of putting them in the question, my boy. I appreciate you, though. I really appreciate you. I'll try and go look for it later, but I scroll back a little ways. I don't see it. Pick 3, Hampton, Michael Wilson, Hendy, Dowdle. Hendy, Michael Wilson, Dowdle, final answer. Love those options. Love them. Minshew, Metcalf in the Superflex. I think I go Metcalf. I don't trust Minshew. But it depends on your scoring. Your scoring's crazy for quarterbacks, and he could do well. Even if he did bad. You know, Dak or Brissett. Everybody voted Dak. We've pulled this all week long. I think it's close, though. Trust your gut, but the chat has leaned Dak all week. $20 hauler from 540.
Alert. Super chat alert.
Vader says Burrow or Purdy. Leaning Burrow slightly. Benching Burrow to watch Lamar go off in the later afternoon slate. I don't know. Like, Burrow and Lamar is close. Lamar's high risk, high reward. Tough matchup, but spotlight game. Burrow's probably a bit safer, and they both kind of have near the same upside. But I don't know. I think I would split that. Let me put it down. I'm sorry to give you a wishy-washy answer there, but if I had 2 leagues, I'd go Lamar in one and Burrow in the other. I would not go one and, double stack it. But if I have one choice, I think I go with Lamar. Burrow's been in his own head, so it's not like he's safe either. Need upside also. Good luck to everyone. I think I go Lamar by a hair. Chat, Burrow or Lamar? I think the chat might go Burrow, but it's a real close call, bro. $10 super chat from my boy Julian. Julian, thank you for the super chat. Young man. Flex, Woody, Vidal, starting Hampton, or Fannin. Rushing scoring is higher in this league. Then I think I just go with both of the runners in LAC and hedge it. MHJ or estimate 83 in Rumble. I'd probably say MHJ by a hair. Dylan, appreciate you again, my man. Dylan to the moon. Thank you, everybody on Rumble. Appreciate you. I'd probably hedge this one. If Woody wasn't banged up and Chubb back, I think it'd be easier. It's a good matchup for Woody, though. Raiders. Chat, Woody, with all the things considered, or Fannin, or Vidal. Which one? Maybe Fannin's your pick. Can I get a vote? Can I get 10 votes on this one? Woody, Raiders, with all the Chubb and injuries and all that to Woody. Or are we going Vidal to hedge? He's starting Hampton as well. Projected within a point of each other at 12.64 and 13.56. Can I get a vote? Fannin, Woody. Woody too hurt. Don't trust Woody. Don't trust Woody. Vidal. I think I go Vidal and Hampton. Now, this could backfire if the entire rushing attack gets nothing and you get screwed, Julian. It's certainly in the realm of possibility. But if they go crazy, then you have everything. It's hard to say, man. And the Chargers, the matchup is, it's an interesting one, to say the least. But it's not guaranteed anything. You know, Dallas, it's just a great matchup. I'd probably go both of the Charger running backs, but it's a tough call. Pick 2, half PPR, Hall, Judkins, RJ, Myers, Carter. I'm going to go RJ and Hall, final answer, but very, very close. Very, very close. Sup, Smitty, pick 1, Ferguson, Likely, or Waller. I think I go Fergie. But Likely's a nice play, but I go Fergie. QB, Prescott, Dak, Shuck, Dart. Sorry, Prescott, Dart, Shuck. I go Dak. Dak has been winning the vote on every single, semi-even close call or even like bigger name players. Hampton, Gainwell, Harvey. Give me Harvey. But it's a risk. I mean, Hampton's a risk too, though. Half PPR, running back 2 and flex. Estime, Mason, Pitts, Diggs. My bad. No problem, bro. I just can't find it. So, half PPR, running back 2, flex. I would go, geez. I guess I go Estime by a hair. By a hair, and I don't even like it. And then I go Pitts for safety. Diggs is high risk, high reward. I wish I could give you a finite answer here. But I'm gonna go Pitts for safety, Diggs high risk, high reward. Diggs is playing for $500,000 if he catches 3 or 4 passes today. I forget which one, but Pitts has been very good. And I know London's back, but Pitts has been very good. I'd say Estime and Pitts by a hair, and I don't like these options. So I'm sorry. It's really, really close. Trust your gut. Chad, if you weigh it differently, can I get a vote from you on that? Pitts or Diggs, please? Pitts or Diggs get at least 10 votes. Start a running back, wide receiver, flex. Harvey, London, Wilson, final answer. Final answer. That one's kind of easy, to be honest. Woody or Genty? I get, like, it's such a bad matchup for Genty. I guess I go Woody. I don't know. Chat, do you go banged up Woody with Chubb playing versus the damn Raiders? Or do we go Genty versus the same team, Houston Texans? Horrible matchup. I gotta get 11 votes on that one. Please vote for this one. I need your help on this one. I do not want to let Steve piss it in the wind here on this one. Please help Steve out. Woody is now showing 0 projection. That's new today. He's such a risk. But I don't know where you're seeing that. I'm not necessarily seeing that. It's not like he's ruled out or anything. So, vote on that one, please. Ladd, Buka, Harvey, Hendy, Judkins, 1 wide receiver, 1 flex. I'm going to go Hendy, and I'm going to go Buka for high risk, high reward. I'm going to go Hendy and Harvey for a little bit safer. But it's between Buka and Harvey. I think most people will vote Harvey. But it's close, man. I think I might lean their dead tie, but I might lean Buka a little bit. But didn't start K9. I love Harvey though. Sitting Harvey is impossible for me. Sitting Buka is impossible for me. I'd lean Buka by hair. Didn't start K9. BTJ, Fannin, Pollard, Vidal, Estime. Probably BTJ. Swing for that upside. London, Genty, Tet McMillan, I assume. Fannin, start 2. London, and if that's Tet, if that's Jalen McMillan, you got to clarify. London and probably Tet McMillan. Thank you, Charles. Appreciate you. Guys, please clarify your Williams, your Higgins, your McMillans. Pick 2, Waddle, London, and McMillan. Teddy. I'm probably going to go London and Tet. Yep. Pick 1 wide receiver, 1 flex. I'm going to go Okay, Mike Evans starting. I'd probably go Michael Wilson. I'm not going Michael Wilson and Buka. I love Dowdle. I love Harvey, but if this is full PPR, I might go Buka, Michael Wilson, and Mike Evans. But if you don't want to do that, then go Michael Wilson and Dowdle. Or no, Michael Wilson and Harvey. This is, look, J Flow, this is your own fault. You have literally 5 guys that should be locks in lineups here, and we're having to pick between 2. I don't, you're going to get this wrong every single time. But in full PPR, Wilson and Buka is an interesting play, I think. But to go with Evans, but you're also hedging a little bit, but it's still a productive hedge. Godwin or Estime, I would probably go. Let me see what Godwin's been doing the last 3 weeks. I just don't. Woody Marks expected to be inactive. Woody Marks inactive. Woody Marks inactive. Woody Marks inactive. Zach, that's why it went to 0. Everybody bench Woody Marks. We knew he's been banged up. That's why we keep saying it's such a sketchy play. Nick Chubb is a decent play. If you guys need like anybody needs to grab someone, and Nick Chubb's been, really risky himself, but Woody is definitely out, so make sure you are not putting Woody in your lineup. Let me put so you guys are gonna have to redo some of your Woody questions. But Woody is out. Woody Marks is not expected to play. Boom. Godwin or Estime, what was I doing? Yeah, nice catch, Zach. That news was creeping in from Vegas. Godwin, we're looking at Godwin, right? Godwin has been doing fairly mixed. I'd probably say Godwin for me on this question. Very, very close. Shakir, Coker, Franklin, 80 Mitchell. I guess I'd go 80 Mitchell here. He's been doing pretty well. Jennings, Marks, Estime in the flex. Give me Jennings. Marks is out. Put this right here in front of it so everybody can see it. Rico, Hendy, Tet need 1 flex. Oh, come on, bro. Hendy. But how are you sitting all those players? Bench Marion Hampton, Genty, Michael Carter. Bench 1. Genty. Give me 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, and 2 flexes. Hendy and Marks is out. Hendy and Chase Brown. London, Michael Wilson. And then Jawan Jennings, final answer. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Michael Wilson is worthy. Buka, Ted, B-Rob, pick 1. I go Buka or Michael Wilson. Michael Wilson safer. Buka's higher risk, higher reward. I can't really tell you. They're both so different. So if you need safety, go Michael Wilson. You need a big swing, go Buka. But Michael Wilson gives you a nice swing too, though. J-Mo Olave, JJ Buka, pick 1. JJ safe. Buka's high risk, high reward. Same thing. If you need safety or if you need high risk, high reward. Pick 1. Shakir, Coker, AD, Troy, Desperate Times. I think I answered this one already. AD. This one here, May or Brissett. I'm going to go May. Half PPR, Rico, Judkins, Buka. Rico for safety, Buka for high risk, high reward. There's just no other way to answer that. Zach on his sniffing out Woody Marks, getting 0 points in his lineup. Nice work. Michael Wilson or Buka. Michael Wilson safer, Buka high risk, high reward. There's no answer there other than you got to pick your poison, what you need. Buka or London. London safer, Buka's high risk, high reward. You got to pick your poison. There's no answer there other than what do you need. Hendy, Harvey, Chase Brown, Judkins pick 2. I'm going to go Hendy, and I'm going to go Chase Brown for safety. Hendy and Harvey for higher risk, higher reward. Chubb or Carter? Probably Carter, but it's closer now with Chubb potentially. And we still need to worry about Chubb. I mean, he's supposed to play, but Fannin or Pitts, I'm going to go Fannin for safety. Pitts is a little higher risk now with London there, but does have the nice upside. Harvey or Evans, I think Evans is your safer play, but these are crapshoot calls, bro. I'd say Fannin and Evans is your safe move. With Woody out, Diggs or Estime, I'd probably go Estime by a hair. I do like Diggs a lot. I think he could get good reception totals this week, but he seems to be tailing off, so Estime. Michael Wilson, Buka. Wilson safer, Buka, high risk, high reward. I've been asked this question about 10 times. I don't mind getting asked it again, but Michael Wilson's your safe play. Buka's your high risk, high reward. There's no answer other than what do you need, safety or need a big swing. So Buka's your big swing. Michael's your safe play. Keenan or Genty. I'm going Keenan Allen by a hair. Mr. Smitty, bench 1. London, Evans, Harvey, Pickens. I'm probably going to bench. I don't know, bro. I guess I bench Harvey by a hair, and I hate it. Pick 1, Hampton, Genty, Judkins. I'm going to go probably Hampton by a hair. Tracy, Fannin, Genty need 2. Woody's out. I'm going to go probably Tracy and Fannin. And I hate sitting Genty, but it is what it is. Pick up Jordan, start over BTJ. And that's why Chubb is not the safest call, because you still got Jordan. Jawar Jordan could be pretty decent, and he could be nothing. We don't know. It's a risky play. Start over BTJ. I'm starting BTJ. That you don't know what Jordan's going to do. Waller or Fannin, I go Fannin. Pittman or Godwin, I'm going to go Godwin. I like Pittman, but we don't know what he's going to do either. ETN, Buka, Harvey, pick 1. I'm going to go ETN for safety. Buka, how do you sit 2 of these guys? Alec, what are we doing, bro? ETN, he's been doing it. His matchup's tough, but, I mean, how do you sit him? And then start Ladd or BTJ. I go BTJ. Thank you, pal. Appreciate you. Sutton, Wilson, Buka, Nico, Ladd, pick 3. Give me Michael Wilson, Buka, Nico's final answer. I hate sitting Sutton, but it is what it is. I mean, some of these questions are just a near impossibility. And wild. And good, you know. Buka or MHJ? Buka. Tootin out, Etienne's a start. Tootin's been out, but Etienne's got a tough matchup. Higgins, Diggs, Worthy, or Buka. T. Higgins is safe. Buka is higher risk, high reward. I'm starting Wilson everywhere. I got him, as you should in all scenarios, but some of you didn't trade. Bryce Young, Rodgers, highest upside. Yep, guys, we got marks out on the screen right here. Bryce Young, Rodgers, highest upside. I guess Bryce Young. I don't know. Rodgers can do it. He can have big games. Do we think Rodgers over Bryce Young? Maybe. Bryce Young's tough. Probably go Bryce Young by a hair. Jordan or Carter? Probably Carter. I don't trust Jawar Jordan yet. I just don't know what he's going to do. I hate to sit here and go, oh, because he's getting more work now all of a sudden that it can guarantee anything. Pick 1, Wandell, Worthy, Rico, or Flex. Pick 1, Wandell, Worthy, or Rico for Flex. I'm going to go Rico. I love Rico. I mean, Jordan could be good. He could be good. It's the Raiders too. But what if it's Chubb? Sit 1, London, Pickens, or Evans? I guess London because he's coming back. You know, Pickens and Evans are pretty safe, but I mean, Shelly, you got to trust your gut on this one because London's been a wide receiver 1 3 times this year, 3 or 4. I mean, he's been so good, but it's Cousins. I mean, Cousins looked good, but May or Herbert, I'm going May. Chat, can you vote on Shelly's question here? Sit 1, London Pickens Evans. Please vote. 10 votes minimum. Sit 1. Thank you, Big Bank, for dropping the 99-cent super chat. Appreciate you. Sit 1, London Pickens Evans. Please sit 1. I need 10 votes for Shelly's question. Big Bank, thank you again for the super chat. Appreciate you. PPR pick 3, Hendy, Harvey, Judkins, Genty. Going Hendy and Harvey locked in. I'm going Judkins. No way I'm starting Genty against Houston. Brees, Tracy, Gainwell, pick 2. I'm going Hampton and Brees. Final answer. I like Gainwell a lot, though. Those aren't bad options. They're pretty close. We got a London, sit Evans, sit London. Probably London. So London kind of won that vote of who to sit, Shelly, but barely. So groupthink says London. I say London, but it certainly doesn't mean it's going to be that way. Such a tough call. All right. Thank you, Michael, for the 99-cent super chat. There, pal. Appreciate you. Genty or Jordan, I guess. I mean, Jordan's probably safer. So sad. Bank, Slayton, or any of the Jets wide receivers. I'd probably say Slayton. I think Slayton's pretty safe. I mean, A.D. Mitchell's pretty nice, too. They're about even, bro. I think they'll probably score about the same, too. I don't think you should sweat it too much on which one you pick, but I'd probably say Slayton for me. Tracy, Gainwell, or Waddle. I'd probably go Waddle. Give me Gainwell. Gainwell seems really steady, bro. Thanks again, Michael. Appreciate you. I'd go Gainwell, I think. Chat, would you agree Gainwell or Waddle? Waddle or Gainwell? I just don't trust Ewers yet, but Ewers could be good. It could be bad. It could be mixed. Rico or Buka. Rico's safer. Buka's higher risk, higher reward. You got to pick your poison based on what you need for your matchup. If you need a big swing, go Book. If you need steady, go Rico. He's getting 15 to 18 carries a game. Gadsden, Michael, appreciate you. Gadsden or Strange. Denver D or Pats D. I'd probably go Strange by a hair and Denver D. Chubb or Genty. Probably Genty because I don't know about Chubb. Jordan Chubb, we have no idea what that's going to look like. And while I do not like Genty this week, I think he's probably safer. Gainwell for floor, Hampton for potential smash, says BBQ, who also voted Strange on one of the other questions. Gainwell or Hampton? Probably Hampton for safety, Gainwell for safety, Hampton for high risk, high reward, just because we don't know what the volume's going to look like. Michael Wilson or Evans? I think I go Evans by a hair, but love both of them, and that's your own fault for having two amazing options like that you got to sit. Those shades, thank you. These are the new ones from Gunner. I love these. These are the new ones that they sent me.
The Gunner Player of the Week.
Brought to you by Gunner.com.
Love these. What do we got here? Herbs, thanks again for the 20 gifted memberships. And then the additional 10. Thank you, Mister, for the 10 gifted memberships. Michael Wilson, Evans, what a debate. What a struggle. What a struggle. Genty and Jordan again. I'd probably go Genty by a hair. Stroud versus Raiders or Knicks versus Jags. I go Knicks because Denver, they're at home. He's been awesome. Guys, thank you very much. I'll see you after the games. We go live once the afternoon games end. So the morning and afternoon games, we go live right after. Appreciate every single one of you. On that note, what do we need? We need a couple things to happen.
Get buckied. Buckied.
Buckied.
Bucky.
Taking it to the house every time he touches the football, baby. Taking it to the house every time he touches the football, baby. Time he touches the football, baby. Taking it to the house every time he touches the football, baby. Other shows they said do not draft him. Warren Williams said he was small. Your mama won't be making you meatloaf because you got no house call.
All right, final super chat here that just came rolling in here. Well, two of them. Hampton or Dowdle. I'm going to go Dowdle by a hair. Love both of them. And then $50 hauler, my boy. Michael. Jeez, Michael, this is novel. Need big swing. Joined half PPR league. 2 positions can be wide receiver, tight end. Need 2. McConkey, Worthy, Pickens, Bowers, Kelsey. Pickens is a lock. I'm going to go Worthy given the situation. Get Bowers, tough matchup. Give me Worthy. Then need 2. Flex can choose from the same guys, but also from Harvey, Tracy. So Harvey, and then probably I'd probably take Bowers in this situation just because of the talent, but I hate the options. If you don't like that, go Kelsey. Kelsey should get fed a lot too. But you're already going Worthy, and you're putting a lot on that. So I'd probably say Pickens, Worthy, Bowers, Harvey, final answer. And then T-Law or Shuck. I'd probably go T-Law, tough matchup, but he's been playing great. Asking for a friend, Nix or Baker. I go probably Nix because he's been on fire, but I love Baker this week. They're kind of a toss-up. I think you could go either direction with those two. Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate all of you. See you on the flip side. Live Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern, every single Monday through Friday. Live whenever big news breaks. Live at midnight Eastern every single night, practically. And then we're live after the games, before games, after games. So see you between the afternoon games when they end in the Sunday night game. Deuce. Thank you all for the super chats. BBQ, Mister for dropping the gifted memberships. And for everybody that dropped those super chats, I appreciate every single one of you. This show would not exist without you. Thank you to my moderators. The show would be a lot less fun and be a lot more bumpy without the mods. So appreciate my mods. See you all. Thank you, Blackbeard. Thank you, Travis. Thank you, Space Ricky. Thank you, Sick Nasty. Thank you, DeBalt. Thank you, Simi Valley. Thank you, Vampy. Thank you to all of my mods. Doobie, everybody. Deuce.